Got me a bag, yeah, I need a leg, yeah, we bout to turn up. How the shit in the city, yo, who fucking with it, yeah, we bout to burn up. Wanna show a feature, we sell out the bitches, so please get your funds up. We bout to up 1 year, that's what you call a come up. It's the come up, baby.
Yo, we back at it again for another episode of Keeping It Real on the Come Up. As y'all can see, man, with the hats on the table, man, we got somebody very special in the building today. A seamstress that's beside me. You see the hats. You see the stitching.
Yeah.
You see the board. You see it all. You see the patches. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? She's definitely got a lot going on, man. Definitely one of the hardest in the state of South Carolina. And would y'all please give a round of applause up for Miss Sand from the Threads.
Yeah. Appreciate that.
How you doing?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. I'm a little tired.
You a little tired?
I've been working, man, but I feel good.
That's good, though. You know what I mean? You putting in work, man. I know a lot of people, you probably in high demand right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's good to be working.
Holidays.
It's holiday season.
Yeah, holiday
people calling
season.
you. Bros getting hit. You know what I'm saying? You hitting them all of that. You know what I mean?
Kids to the
adults. Man,
absolutely.
So it was good with you, though.
Man, everything good. I'm blessed, man.
Man, blessed. Glad
Thank y'all for having me here today.
We're glad to have you, man. Sure. I've been wanting to get you in here. I think it was August we had linked up and talked about it, August, September. And it's December? So, man, it's been a long time coming.
It's been a long time
90 days plus.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, so talk to me. From the Threads to saying who is saying, where are you coming from and what you about?
All right, man. Like you said, man, my name's Sam Rice. For those of you that don't know me, I'm from Pendleton, South Carolina. All right, that's a big P on that.
P-Town.
Yes, sir. And I'm the owner of From the Threads. You want me
Yeah, we're gonna start. I want to know who's saying it. We're gonna start from the beginning. So we're gonna start from Pendleton. We're gonna start from the hospital.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? We're gonna start from when you was in the English.
Man, listen, I died when I was born. I know, it's crazy. Like, they had to, it was an emergency C-section. I had the umbilical cord wrapped around my neck. My mama said when they pulled me out, I was purple. They had to resuscitate and bring me back to life. So when I came in with the... Came in
fighting.
So, but yeah, now I'm from Pendleton. Pendelton High, graduated in 03, man. I really didn't get into the fashion. I always been fly, though.
Yeah.
I didn't always put it on. From the beginning.
You said 2003, that was boot. Was it FUBU?
Was it?
You coming up FUBU? We had on all the sunshine.
Tommy Hill figure. Yeah, we was Tommy down. Tommy down then.
Had all of it.
Yeah.
But so you been fly.
I've been in it.
Okay.
I just think that come from, like, my grandma, my aunties. They used to make their clothes, and they used to put it on, too. It was a different style.
Yeah.
But they was big steppers going into the church.
Yeah. And they were putting their own stuff together.
So
when you was you watching them or was you helping them?
Then it was more so just watching. Because my grandma, my aunt, she sold a little bit. Well, her sister, I would say.
Yeah.
My grandma's sister. My mama, crazy. My mama and my grandma, they was crazy, but I never helped them. I was just more so just seeing it as I grew up. I see it every day. Hit a machine, every day. That was like a vacuum.
So you
to other kids.
It was there. You really wasn't interested at the time.
Right.
I can say that.
Right.
And
but it was patterns and pins and thread and fabric everywhere. Yeah.
So. What made you get into start doing your own thing?
I would say this isn't my first clothing line.
Okay.
I started a clothing line. It was called WTHA. I want to say it was this might have been like 2012-ish, 2014-ish. And I started that because I don't know. I just started seeing people just flocking, wearing the same stuff. Go out, you see everybody got the same. It's like the same.
Polo era then.
Same.
Yeah, same.
And I just don't like to be the same. So I started doing that then to just draw awareness to the hustle.
Yeah.
WTHA was wealth through hustle or ambition. So
was it more of like the street design, or was it more of like a?
It was more like graphic T-shirts.
Okay.
I did have hats as well too.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like crazy like how we going right now.
Yeah,
it was real basic, but just something different that
and you were seaming then, you was putting this together, or was you just okay?
Yeah.
So do you even use any printers? Like you don't use everything is seamed together. It has to be stitched.
Yeah. Everything is going through a thread. I would like to get into like, screen printing and all of that stuff. Later down the road, but right now
But you're doing it the hard way. You going backwards. You're going in the hard way with doing the stitching and stuff. I think a lot of people would like to move to that, what you're doing now. So you said that started back 2012.
Yeah.
So what happened? What made you go start over from the threads? What happened there?
I think what happened was lack of focus. I moved from the Upstate to Charolotte, North Carolina. And I just lost focus with it. I was the overhead was high. I was buying like 100 shirts at a time and doing, it was graphic tees at that time. So I was paying for the graphics, and I got all of these bundles of T-shirts, and they was just sitting. So I ended up going and giving them out to like homeless and stuff like that, because I ain't want them to sit. There's people out here that need a shirt. So I kind of just done it like that. And then after I got rid of everything, I was like, man, well, it's a hard business. Yeah. That clothing business is tough, because you got a lot of people
going in, a lot of people doing it, a lot of people doing the same thing though. Like,
and that's probably what it was. It was a lot of the same thing going on, but.
So you left out of that, you went back and regrouped. What was the downtime? What was you doing during that period? Like,
I had a job then, and I also had I used to promote and host parties.
Okay.
And that was just crazy. And that really, the promotion and hosting, just being in the light. You got the mic, you in the club, everybody see you.
Yeah.
So that was kind of like, all right, let me find something to put on. And then that turned into, let me make something to put on. And then that turned into, dang, where you get that from? And people just started like, because I would patch up. I had my first piece that I'd done, and it wasn't even from the threads yet, but this is definitely a from the threads piece.
Yeah.
Had no idea. It was a Levi vest, just a vest, no sleeve.
Yeah.
And I patched it up with all like baseball, basketball, NBA teams and stuff like that. And I wore it for probably about 2 years straight while I was in Charlotte. And if you see this vest, like, you'll know it because it's crazy. But yeah, I would just go out and people would ask about it all the time, and just a patchwork.
Yeah.
People really love it, and like, it's timeless.
Yeah. So when was that period when you was like, it's time for me to get back into it? Like, you done patched up, people liking it. Like, when was it when you was like, all right, it's time for me to start mass producing? I
really didn't jump back in it until I'd probably say COVID. I was working toward it because the whole time I needed something to be different. I didn't want just plain like, just a graphic or a screen print on a shirt or something like that. I wanted to do something different.
Yeah.
Something different. Let me catch them some kind of way. So the job that I had, it was an embroidery job, and I kind of fell into it that way. And I killed it. I killed it for this company. And really, to be honest with you, how the light switch came on.
Yeah. I
was getting up working for this company. I worked like a minimum of 50 hours a week.
Yeah.
Doing, stitching stuff for them. To where it was customers that were coming in.
What was the product you were stitching?
Hats, shirts.
And this is a company in Upstate?
This is a company nationwide. They have stores in other countries as well too.
Okay.
Yeah, so
this is a big company.
This is a corporate company.
Okay.
For sure.
But you were doing what you're doing now anyway, and what you've been seeing all your life already.
Exactly.
Okay.
So when I started, I was really good, like numbers, corporate. Now we talking about the top of the list. I done flew out. They done flew me to the headquarters because I'm really like that.
Yeah.
I met the owner of the company. It was crazy. So I sat down and I talked to him. And I seen like he was just like me. I mean, he was a white guy. He cooler than a mug, boy. Yeah, Glenn Campbell. Glenn Campbell is the truth. I gotta shout him out.
Yeah.
But I sat down with him, and I just kind of just realized like, yo, you can do this. He's just like you. He's just a little older.
Yeah.
He started a while back, but now he has this huge multi-million-dollar company. And all I wanted to do, honestly, was to be a corporate trainer. I just wanted to go to all the stores and teach people how to set up the machine and do it the right way. But they was taking too long, and they was just telling me a whole lot of broken like promises stuff. We're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. They ain't do nothing. And I don't know, the customers kept coming, asking me to, not the company, but they were looking for me to embroider their stuff for them because they knew the quality of mine. Mine wasn't gonna look like the other person that's working.
So you've been doing it for a minute. What's the process of like how you go about painting the picture or putting the ideas, the vision, and all that together from beginning to end?
I'm gonna tell you what. Sometimes I don't know. I just start.
You just start.
Sometimes it's gonna sound crazy, but I go to sleep, and my dreams are so vivid. They're so vivid that I can feel it. I can feel fabric. I can smell it. If I'm wearing something in my dream, I'll wake up and it's like it's already downloaded. Like do. That's what we about to do today.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make that. That was hard. Like I had this hat on in my dream, and it was like boom, 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 and I just do it. That's how I come up with a lot of it. Honestly.
So you just basically you go to sleep, dream it, wake up, and it's time to get it.
If you can see it, then that means it's possible.
Do you already like see the clothes and then you just go to sleep and you just kind of vision what you want on the clothes and boom, go get it, or you just kind of like, nah, I want a black jacket. I gotta go find a black jacket today.
It'd be like that.
Okay.
I think sometimes it's different. Like I said, the dreams they're really like sporadic. That's not like an all the time thing.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it is like, oh, I got this going to a black party Saturday.
Yeah.
I need something. These are the shoes that I got.
Yeah.
And I'll start with the shoes, or I'm gonna start with the hat.
Yeah.
This the hat I'm wearing off top.
Yeah.
I gotta start with my hat first.
Yeah.
So once I get the hat, then I'll just go ahead, shoes, hat. Let me do the middle.
But see, that's hard though, cause like you know, like myself, not going to I gotta think about the shoes I got, and then I gotta go find a shirt. And then half the time I'm like, dang, you never got no damn extra large in here. You know what I'm saying? now I gotta go buy a white tee. Can't even get the shirt I want.
Yeah.
Then ain't got no 38s. Everybody wear the same size I would. Extra large 38s. I'm talking about can't never find nothing in it. But you can go in the. I'm going home. I gotta go put this together. You know what I'm saying?
But that's why I started, because I was just like you. I'm going into the store like I'm small, and this was the time where everybody was wearing their clothes like small.
Yeah.
Large people was wearing smalls. So I'm going into the store. It ain't no smalls, bro.
Ain't no smalls.
Ain't no smalls.
Man.
So you gotta come up with my own stuff.
Yeah, that's hard. So how long do it take you to put like? So you seen pants and all together. So you go get the measurements and everything. How long does it take you to put all that together?
I mean, if you have a pattern, then that could take maybe about 20, 30 minutes, just depending on how difficult it is.
Yeah.
If you don't have a pattern, it might take you about a week.
Yeah. So do you go in? Because I know you said you get the jackets and everything. Mm-hmm. Like, do you go in like and pick out certain material? Like, let's say, can you turn a scarf into a jacket? Can you do that, or do you have to go and do the jacket yourself?
I could take pieces of that scarf and incorporate it into the jacket.
Okay.
I wouldn't really create the whole piece,
mm-hmm.
but like I want this to be red, so I'm gonna take whatever's on here and I'll switch this out. It's really small, like minuscule things, but.
That's hard,
it's
though.
detail.
But yeah, that's hard because then it's like one-on-one almost in the sense of where it's like, you ain't getting these same patches on this.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're going to
keep
talk,
it exclusive, man.
Keep it exclusive, man. Keep it exclusive. That's dope. So, what about a coat? What's the process as far as like the patches and everything? Like, do you make the patches yourself, or do you go on and find different patches? Like,
okay, a lot of the patches that we do create from the threads. But anything that's licensed or trademarked, we can't do that. So I had this guy hit me up and he was like, I want a Chevy symbol with some palm trees on a hat. And I had to tell him like, bro, I can't stitch a Chevy symbol. Like, We don't bootleg nothing.
Yeah.
They can come and shut down my whole business just because you want a Chevy hat. If you want a Chevy hat, go buy the Chevy hat.
Yeah.
And then I can put some palm trees on the side.
Yeah.
We can do it like that.
The loophole.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
So, but yeah, like I got Coach's jacket, and it's got a big Chicago Bulls on the back of it, and that's actually a licensed NBA patch that we've just sewn onto the jacket. Yeah. So it is an official league logo, but we didn't embroider that. We can't take the credit for the embroidery on that, but we did apply it to the jacket, which makes this now like this is official NBA product.
Yeah. See, you know the business behind it too.
Yeah. You gotta be smart.
Yeah. So how long did it take you to just like learn just the business behind it? Because a lot of people, they just do the work, and like you see a lot of you see now a lot of rappers, they getting sued for just certain stuff for copyright. So like, how long did it take you to understand the business and the loopholes? I'm
actually still learning the business.
Really?
The business, like the job that I had prior to, really taught me a lot as far as what you can, what you can't, limitations, stuff like that. So that really helped me out, just having prior knowledge to embroidery and stuff like that. But yeah, we just try to create raw stuff, new stuff, no bootlegging.
No bootlegging at all.
Yeah, stitch them out and sew them on.
Yeah. So who did you draw inspiration from? Like who was I know your family, they definitely.
For sure.
But as far as like if it was an artist that with the street vision, well, I don't even want to say street, but with the vision that you have, who would be somebody that you did draw inspiration from?
I would really have to say like big time for real would be Pharrell.
For real.
Just because of the look, the imagery of his clothing lines. He has several. On the business aspect of things, like he's so much more than just fashion, music. He's just a mogul.
Yeah.
He's ridiculous. So I just kind of like a Pharrell stalker. A little bit.
Hey, but that's good though. Yeah. That's because I know Pharrell definitely was in the fashion. I just didn't realize how big he was in the fashion scene. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So, what are some things that you look forward to do from the thread? Like, what are some things you anybody looking to collaborate with, or just goals that you have?
Okay. 2024, we do look to expand the business. I want to kind of create a space to where we can have things like home decor, upholstery. Like upholstery is pretty much like if you give me this stool, it's black with, wooden legs to it. When you get it back, it'll be red with polka dot legs to it. And it's still embroidery is all still a piece of this. So I would say one of the goals, 2024 is just really stepping up, like starting out with the apparel, because everybody, you got to have on clothes. If you don't have on clothes and you outside, you probably going to go to jail.
You're going to jail.
So let's start there.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll get you drip down with with the apparel. But like I said,
put it with the reef.
There we go.
Put on your
there you go. Your pillows for your couch.
Your mat for what I'm
there
saying.
You go.
No
your
shoes.
Rugs,
all that. All that.
Absolutely.
Matter of fact, while you right here, what's all? Let's talk about some of it that you do have.
Okay. This right here, this is actually one of the newer ones. I want you to feel this, because I know people get to see it.
Yeah. Can I unfold
marketing,
it?
Unfold it. I want you to feel it, because a lot of people don't really get to see it online. They don't get to feel it. They can see it, but they can't feel it.
Big boy patch.
Knock on that thing for me. Y'all hear that? Put that in the mic.
Give me knocking.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, let me in, baby.
Let me in.
And this is kind of like this is embroidery.
And you got you from Pendleton. Shout out to P-Time, man. Pendleton, man. She definitely got down repping y'all for real.
And this is called like an applique. You see how you got this reflective here?
Yeah.
So this is actually fabric that's behind there that I've incorporated with the embroidery just to kind of give it something different.
And this is you hand stitched
Absolutely.
on
Absolutely.
Man, yeah. I definitely need to come holler at her.
Absolutely.
And where could they find your pieces at like this?
That's gonna be online. So from the threads, from the threads.com. There's way more stuff on there. I was gonna say you can't fold it.
Yeah, I said you go ahead and fold it back up. I'll let you fold it back up. I don't want.
I got you.
I'm gonna roll it up for you.
But yeah, man. So this is the latest drop with the hoodies here, and then of course we got the classic, the double butterfly trucker hats. And these are probably our best. These are our best sellers. Not this particular color. Yeah. But like that this style hat and that design.
I see it. I see it. I'm definitely highlight them.
Yeah. So we got a lot of butterflies. Stitch. Floating around in the Upstate too. I appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure.
This was actually one. This is one of those dream pieces. So this one was one that we really did see in a dream. Yeah. And
so this definitely was a dream. That's why I got the clouds.
Absolutely. That was a dream piece right there. And during this time too, when I made this, it was kind of it was difficult.
Yeah, and the clouds are patched on here too.
Absolutely.
So these ain't.
They're not coming. They ain't going nowhere.
They're not coming off, man. So yeah, this really like some designer. It is designer. You know what I mean? No this cap. I ain't gonna say this is real designer.
No cap.
For sure.
But yeah, when I came up with this one, it was just like some, I don't know, I wasn't really at the best space. Just trying to figure out, like, what's next? How do I move?
Yeah, them go good with the dunks though.
Yeah, them yellow and white ones, baby blue and whites.
So what else? As far as anything else you got coming up? Any upcoming events, shows?
Shoot, we got one tonight in Atlanta. Well, I'll go to Atlanta tonight, but there's a fashion show there. Noonie with the Shots. It's a big photographer out of Atlanta. She's throwing a birthday party / art show / fashion show, and it's gonna be crazy. I'm pretty excited about that. So that's the next thing. I also know December the 9th we'll be back up in the Upstate in Seneca, South Carolina. There's like a holiday type vendor situation. Hustle and Lace, shout out to Hustle and Lace. They always hook me up, put me on my vendor event. So I think that's gonna be pretty lit too. I ain't never been to Seneca. Okay. I'm from Pendleton. But
about to say you right about to say you right there next door to it.
I'm kind of excited to be back in the home.
Back in the stomach. That's what's up though. They pulling for you now.
Yeah.
Back with it.
Yeah, and I appreciate you.
Yeah. So anything else? Like, let me ask. Have you ever thought about like teaching anybody, like doing like classes, anything as far as that?
I have thought about it. It's probably something that I will do in the future. Just because right now we're just trying to establish the business and get it moving, well-oiled machine.
Yeah.
But once I do get to that place, absolutely, I want to create a place to where people can come and learn embroidery and any kind of like quick sewing type situations that they want to, learn to excel their brand, or if it's just for personal hobbies or whatever, like all of that. But I definitely want to do that because I'm here to help.
And are you open to like working with anybody? Like I know you do custom branding, right? Is that shit right?
That's right.
So any partnerships, like far as anybody that's looking to work with you, like how could they?
Shoot, y'all DM me, hit me up. I'm open.
And what is custom branding? I know I said it, but
okay,
what is
custom
that way?
branding. So if you have your own, like this is my brand, From the Threads is my brand. If you have your own brand, your own thing that you do, it's all good. We can make it look good. I can bring that to life. If you want the come up on the front of a fitted hat, we got you. We can do that.
Patch it up and everything.
It ain't just about the brand. The brand really is just to show you how big and how much you can do with embroidery. Because a lot of people just think, just going to like the store in the mall, the hat store in the mall or something, you just putting a name on it. It's so much larger than that. So the brand just really shows you how crazy and creative that you can get with it. This is just to show you. But in the meantime, it's fire. So buy some.
Definitely. Heard she said so. Y'all get with us. So if you got an idea but don't know where to get it going, All that saying from the threads.
No cap.
But yeah, man. But look, man, all good things must come to an end. We had a great conversation today.
Good.
Definitely enjoyed the pieces. But before we get up out of here, I ask everybody, man, do a minute of motivation.
Okay.
So if you don't mind, just dropping some jewels and motivation for the people that's out there that might want to get into the embroidery business and doing what you do. And just give them some game.
All right, so let me see, kind of motivation, kind of jewels. Like, oh, what I want to sprinkle on you. Stay with it, just like this T-shirt say, or this crew neck. Just keep going. There's a lot of things that I'm still trying to figure out. It may look like I have everything all figured out, but I don't. But I'm gonna just keep going and keep moving. As I go to and as I approach different situations, we'll learn as we get to that spot. So I would say just keep going. Make sure that you are prioritizing. Make sure you keep your money right. If you're trying to build something, build it now. Have fun later. Build it now. Have fun later. I mean, there's a way that you can do both of them. But just make sure that if that's something that you really want to do, just like a relationship that you really want to have, you really have to put that work. You really have to dedicate a certain amount of time. You really have to have that discipline to get up and get off the couch and go create that design or whatever it is. So you just got to keep going. If don't nobody else like it, who cares if they don't like it? You liked it. You created it. Continue to create. And as you continue to create, somebody is going to step up to you and be like, "Dad, that's hard," or "Where you get that from?" or whatever. And that's going to spark your flame to keep going. So it just come back to just keep going.
Keyword, keep
Absolutely.
going. You know what I'm saying? She said that plenty of times. So y'all make sure that y'all keep going, man. Don't give up. I mean, end of the day, everybody got problems, but keep going.
Yeah, life
for
life.
Sure. It's going life.
Yeah, life
gonna
be
life. Man, where can they find you?
Oh, man, shoot. Personally, y'all can find me on Facebook, San Rice, SANRICE. Instagram, Sando one time. That's SANDO1X. That's my personal. So if y'all want to tap in, you need a personal stylist or whatever, because I do that too.
Okay. Yeah.
So if you need a little style in your life, we can drip you out. So you can hit me up there. From the Threads website, www.fromthethreads.com. FROMTHETHREADS. From the Threads, just like how you said, spelled just like regular English.
And it's right though.
And
so
it's
if you watch the interview and you ain't catch it, zoom in.
Absolutely.
And get it.
Same on Instagram too, From the Threads _. And yeah, just tap in with us, man. Just tap in.
Hardest in the Carolina, man. Make sure y'all tap in
Appreciate
with them, man. And y'all know where y'all can find me. Keeping it real on the come up on Facebook and Instagram. The ComeUp Radio Station on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok and everything else where you can find anything on social media. Also, if you haven't, go download the app. The ComeUp Radio Station is on Apple and Android stores, all of it. If you haven't, go get it. Listen, watch, do all of it. And until next time, man, we will see y'all. Y'all be safe out there. Make sure y'all tune in and tap in, man. Peace.
Just got me a bag, yeah, I need a lag, yeah, we bout to turn up. Hot as shit in the city, I'm who fucking with it, yeah, we bout to burn up. Wanna show a feature, we sell out the bitches, so please get your funds up. We bout to up one, yeah.